Hi everyone. I thought we'd just sit out the week since you got a day at home and thought about a few things. Really rare for us to have a day off. It's quite nice. Working at home, not my sort of thing. How about you, Ben? Not really a cup of tea, is it? But we've got a luxury where we can go outside every day, spend time with lots of people, one to one. Bit weird having a day at home.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Well, obviously, I had the Sunday run yesterday, and you didn't manage to get out with that, did you? With the rest and stay session instead. So, but yeah, you went out for a 3 mile easier day, and that felt okay. So you're building back up from your half marathon. But yeah, I don't mind. It's only one day, isn't it? And it's nice to give my leg a rest as well. And I had a good run on Sunday, so nice to have a day off. But yeah.
Yeah. I have no idea how people work from home for so long. Each day, I mean, obviously it's impacting people's mental health and inactivity levels and everything. I think just having those 4 walls is mental.
Yeah, it's obviously massive, and obviously when you can't get out and you can't see other people, especially so many people in the club are just so bubbly and extroverts, they want to get out and see other people. And the last sort of year, I haven't been able to do that. So
really it's hard. Perception on the day, absolutely.
Yeah, 100%. I don't think we quite realise it because we're out every day.
No. Anyway, forget about doom and gloom. There's lots of exciting things coming up. Of course, it's race week again. I've got the Elevator Challenge on Sunday. I'm not sure if I'm doing it myself yet, depending on this name, but I do fancy it. Are you doing it, Ben? Getting involved in this one?
110% doing it, yeah. I'm looking for a win. I want to win it.
A win? Oh,
yeah.
You heard this. Watch out, lads. He's coming for you.
Yeah, watch out, Lawsy.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Something slightly different. Bit different compared to the Power Hour. Of course, it's either over 1 hour or 2 hours. So I hope you found the hill that you're going to attack on Sunday. I think if I was doing it, I might go for the original elevator over at Highcliffe and that steep road that goes up to Highcliffe. Now, do fancy that one. That might not be good on my knees though.
Yeah, it's going to be a really interesting battle of not just physical strength, but also tactics and strategies as well. What hills people take. So it's going to be really interesting to see how people get on.
The fact people aren't disclosing what hill they're going to do to each other, I find that hilarious.
Very naughty tactics, but I love it.
Yeah, and then obviously coming off the back of that, we've got the Dream Team Mile Week, which is obviously follows the same philosophy of our previous Dream Team events. And that's going to be quite tough coming off a big long run on a Sunday, but also it gives you the opportunity to do it a couple of times. So you might want to do it on a Tuesday, Saturday. So it's any time from Monday to Saturday. Race a mile as fast as you can. Obviously, no massive downhill miles. Okay, don't be naughty. It's a flat mile, and you can do it multiple times. But we recommend doing it maybe twice, no more than twice, to really get a true result.
Yeah, 100%. That's going to be really interesting as well. I'm looking forward to that. You know, in the mile, every second counts, and obviously we've got it seeded as well, so it's also fair for everyone. The last couple of Dream Team events have been really successful, so this is going to build on top of that. And it's going to be really exciting to see how people do, not just on the day, but also the week.
How's your mile preparation been over the winter?
Well, I'm not going to lie, it's not been fantastic, but last 3 weeks it's been really promising. You know, just building up a base mileage, 20, 25 miles for the week, which obviously is not what I want to be. I want to be like 50, 60 miles for the week, but it's going well. If I can get through this week and get a good elevator on Sunday, I'm looking in a great position for next week's Dream Team.
Yeah. I think myself.
How about yourself?
I've been focusing on a lot of miles, obviously, running a marathon, half marathon. Probably mile isn't something that I'm sort of trained for at the moment, but I'll give it a good crack and hopefully I can do it.
Yeah,
100%. Get a PB still. I mean, why not? We've got a PB and everything else this winter.
I was going to say, you've got all the other ones. May as well get the mile as well.
Go for it. 4:31 to beat.
Oh. Yeah, you can get that. You can get that. You don't need super shoes to that either.
No. Oh, no. We don't need nice shoes on here. We don't agree with that. Well, you do. You do, man, do you?
No.
Yeah. After that, we've got the Dream Team 10K, 30th of March, which you haven't released yet. But yeah, that's another crack at a tough distance. That's a competitive distance that we did back in November. Then after that, depending on what Prime Minister says, I guess next week, but we would like to start organising some regular events. And we'd like to put a date on our Hagens Wall Relay. And we hope to do in the spring. Probably been a godsend that we didn't do it in the winter, actually. Probably going to be nicer, isn't it? And hopefully we can stay over and have a bit of a party as well after that. That would be great. Who knows what's going to happen. But then hopefully we can put out our next workshop, which we are planning already, aren't we, Ben?
Yeah, we are. And obviously, just mentioning about the Hagens Wall there, that's very similar to our Coast to Coast challenge, which is one of the best experiences of my entire life. And other people's as well. That was just an utterly fantastic experience, not just during the runnings, but also before and afterwards. So that's going to be really exciting. I thoroughly encourage people to get involved with that.
Yeah, and what can go wrong this time?
What could possibly go wrong? No, it'll be fantastic. It really will be.
It is shorter. It is shorter than the coast to coast. It's half of them to the coast to coast. Of course, only one day, and it's not as dramatic in terms of the terrain. So it really is open to everyone. Yeah, look forward to that, and we will release the entry for that again. Obviously, we closed it over winter, but we will release it soon. Probably after we get a better idea from the Prime Minister's announcement.
Yeah, I'll say it's quite truly brilliant in the summer and the spring. It'll be fantastic conditions. Everyone's supporting you. You know, we have a social at the end as well, and everyone. So it'll be a fantastic experience.
Here's one for you, Ben. I know we haven't really talked about it much, but obviously we did the Cleveland Way and the Coast to Coast last year. Are we doing that again?
Good question. I would, yeah, my personal opinion, I'd love to. I'd love to give it a little bit of a spin. I haven't quite thought about what sort of a spin we could do yet, but yeah, I'd love to do something like that. I mean, the Cleveland Way was, again, one of the best experiences of my life, especially in the summer, where we had a bit more relaxation, a bit more easy restrictions. So yeah, I'd definitely get behind that. We could do maybe a little bit of a team relay fashion or something like that from one of the side to the other, a little bit of a race. Who knows? But yeah, it's definitely something I'd look forward to.
Yeah, because we've started organising events sort of this time last year. We've never done like a full year in repeat at the same event. It's always been something new. I do like doing new stuff.
Yeah, I don't think we've had the greatest time with COVID. Obviously, we've only been going 2 years. We haven't had a full yearly schedule yet, so we don't know what the current structure looks like. But obviously, coming into some of this time and the restrictions are being eased, and it's a good opportunity to show what NEP is about to the whole running community.
Yeah, I quite fancy doing them again, but obviously making it a twist. I think we can improve a lot because we've done it as well. When we did it, it was the first time, and we didn't have a clue. A lot of things went wrong, but I think this time we can make it a better event for all. We can sort of fix what went wrong. I think have a better time.
Oh yeah, it's just it's experience, isn't it? But it was still an absolutely fantastic experience. Yeah. And everyone was so supportive. So yeah.
Yeah, I hope we can do that. But yeah, hopefully we can set out a bit of a plan of what the spring and summer is going to look like in the next couple of weeks. I think that'll give people a bit of optimism. I think we're all feeling a bit doom and gloom at the moment. I think we both felt like that last week, didn't we, Ben? I think.
Yeah, 100%. People are looking forward to the spring and summer, and obviously we're coming out of the back of close towards the end of this national lockdown, and we can wholly start to look forward to some real events come spring and summer.
It's been a long time, isn't it? Obviously, we try to be as enthusiastic as we can, but I think it's starting to affect us now a bit. You know, it's been so long, and yeah, I think we're getting excited for when we can do something. But I think just by preparing some ideas, might just help us get a bit more enthusiastic. It might help you get a bit more enthusiastic about it as well.
100%. I'm really looking forward to it. You should be very excited, guys, for what we've got in store.
Yeah. And of course, we're still developing what we do, even in lockdown. That's not to say we're not bringing in new, fresh things. Obviously, we released a couple of podcasts recently with some of our athletes. Got a new one coming out tonight with Mark Lowe. That'll be an absolute cracker. And he's got lots of stories from our ultra events we did back last year. And there's amazing progression throughout the year. That's the one to watch out for.
100%. I just think the athletes in the last couple of months, obviously got the podcast coming out tonight. Everyone's just been so supportive with each other. And I think the progress of everyone in lockdown as well has been quite simply phenomenal. I mean, even yourself, Kieran, I mean, your 3 PBs have all came from lockdown races, whereas with your previous PBs in like London half marathons and 10Ks and all that, you know, with thousands of people watching. So, yeah.
I think people went 2 ways. They've either really sacked off the running, or that's been the main focus and the way to get through having a bit of a rough time. For me, that's been a focus for me, having a rough time. I've been able to put that energy in my own running and in the coaching, and that's been a saviour, really. I couldn't imagine it without it. Yeah.
No, same. Yeah, I can't agree more.
Yeah, no idea if this wasn't it, but yeah, really, really excited still, and we are still developing. And we've been brainstorming the last couple of days, especially with reflecting on our presentation night. And over the year, we've been in reflective mode, really, and we've got all sorts of ideas to bring in, even within the next couple of weeks. Even if it's just changing small aspects of the training sessions and one-to-ones, we always want to revolutionise what we do and improve on what we do. Because after all, we want the best for you and the best for us as well.
Yeah, 100%. That's what it is, isn't it? It's about working together to get the very best out of our athletes. And if they can give 100%, we can give 110%. We can work together to achieve the very best we can be.
Yeah, we're never really satisfied with what we do. Oh, I'm not anyway. I know you're slated for this, Ben, but I'm never satisfied with any week. I always want more, and I always try and improve on the last week. I think we can do that.
100%, yeah. People look up to you.
Yeah. Anything else to mention, Ben, before we release this? Anything
No, I just think people should be very excited and very hopeful of what we've got to offer in the next couple of months and what these restrictions are going to look like. Obviously, you've all done so well over the last year to stick in and use running, not just as a physical improvement, also as a mental improvement as well, and keeping stable. So you should be very proud of yourself, guys, for what you've achieved in the last year.
Yeah, I'd just like to give a mention out to the new people that have joined in the last few weeks, especially coming off the back of Christmas and sort of the New Year vibes. And I think it's really nice that you're getting involved with us at this time.
100%.
We're not offering the full list of everything we can do, but really appreciate you getting involved and sort of sharing the enthusiasm with your friends and things. It's nice to see the project grow, even in these times.
Yeah, I must admit, everyone who's joined the last 3 months has just been so inspirational and so motivating to get really stuck in, and everything that we've offered, they've, as I said, really got stuck in. So they've done really well, and hopefully in the next few months, when everything goes back up, they can get involved in even more stuff that we offer.
That's the problem. I feel at the moment, anyone who gets involved in this lockdown, it's very hard to get them to know everyone in the group. You've got social media, but you don't see the group as a whole, and it's hard socially to get involved more. We're really trying to find ways to help that. And it is an amazing supportive community. We do try our best, but just realise right now this isn't the real us. We're not being let out yet, and everything that we've got to bring is yet to come. So yeah, I appreciate you joining, and I appreciate you getting involved with everything that we do. But it will get better, 100%. Might be good, but we can be great.
100%, yeah. Let's see what the next few months looks like. Very exciting.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, right. Thank you everyone for listening. Hopefully that's just a heads up for the next couple of weeks. We will try and keep you updated. But thank you, and see you on Zoom tonight.
Yeah, thank you very much for listening, everyone. See you on Zoom tonight, and have a great week.